Welcome back students. So in this video we are solving 2023 May June IGCSE past paper. We have question number 5. So in question number 5 we have one cone with radius with diameter. Okay, so the cone has a diameter 8 centimeter and a perpendicular height that is 15. Okay, we have height and the diameter. So we want to calculate the volume of the cone and this is the given formula. Okay, so first if you see the formula, so in that we have the radius, right? So first we find the radius. So I find the radius here, diameter over 2, diameter we have 8, so the radius is 4, right? Now we substitute the values into the formula. So v equals to 1/3 then we have pi. Instead of r we write 4 square and a height we have that is 15th, right? Now we further simplify this one. So 1/3 pi times 16, right? 4 square 16 and then 16 times 5. So I write 16 times 5 into the next step. This is 16 times 5 and divided by 3. So we get 80, right? 80 pi. Okay, and when we substitute the value of pi, so 80 times 3.14, so we get 251.32, or we rounding off this one, so we get 251. Okay, it's 251 centimeter cube. So this is the volume. Now in second one, a label completely covers the curved area of the cone. Okay, so now calculate the area of the label as a percentage of the total surface area of the cone. And we have the formula of the total surface area is given. So first of all, we have radius equals to 4. So we use the Pythagoras theorem. L equals to under root r square plus h square. R is 4 and h is 15th, right? So 4 square plus 15th square. So 4 square 16 and 15 square 225. Now we add them together, so we get 241, and when we take the root, so we get 15.524 centimeter. Okay, this is the L we have, that is the slant height. Okay, L means slant height here, slant height. Okay, now we calculate the curved area, curved surface area. So A curved area of the curved equals to pi times radius times L, that is if it's up to you, like you substitute 241 or you substitute 15.524. so I substitute this one, so we get 195.08 centimeter square. Now we calculate the total surface area. So in total surface area we have A total equals to pi r L plus pi r square, right? So what is the pi r L? Pi r L is this one, the curved surface area, that is 195.08, and we have pi r square, so pi into r square, that is 4 square. Now 195.08 plus pi times 4, or we write 16 pi, because 4 square is 16 and then 16 pi. Now we multiply 16 pi, calculate 16 times 3.14, so we get 195.08 and 50.27. Now we add them together, so we get the 245.35 centimeter square. According to the question, we calculate the into the percentage form. So we just write percentage equals to, we have area of the curved over area of the total times 100. So what is the area of the curved? Area of the curved, we have 195.08, and area of the total we have 245.35 times 100. So we calculate this one. So we get 79.510. Okay, so 79.5, we said 79.5% is the answer. Okay, now we have the B part. So in the B part we have one cylinder container with radius 0.45 meter. Okay, and we have the 300 liters of water poured into the container at a rate of 375 milliliter per second. So find the time taken in minutes and seconds for all the water to be poured into the container. Okay, so we calculate the time in this one. Okay, so now we have 1 liter, that is equals to 1000 ml. We know that, so we just multiply 300 liters from 1000. Okay, so we get 300,000, right? 300,000 milliliter. Now the time in seconds, that is equals to time volume over rate, time volume over rate, right? So what is the time volume? Time volume is 300,000 over the rate we have, that is 375. So that means 800 seconds, right? 800 seconds. Now we convert seconds into minutes, so we just divide 800 from 60. Okay, so we get 13 with some reminder, and when we multiply 13, I'll write the remainder from R, and when we multiply 13 from 60, so we get 780. Now we just subtract 780 from 800, so we get 20, right? 780 from 800, so we get 20, so that means 20 seconds. So the answer is 13 minutes and 20 seconds. This is the answer. Now in the B part, calculate the height of the water in the container. So radius we have, that is 0.45, right? 0.45 is the radius, and we have the volume, that is 300 liters. Okay, so now 1 meter cube, that is equals to 1000 liters, right? And we divide volume equals to 300 over 1000. Okay, so we get 0.3 meter cube, right? Now we have the formula to calculate the volume of the cylinder, that is volume equals to pi r square h, or in that one we calculate the height, so we set this formula for height, so volume equals to pi r square, right? So what is the volume we have? That is the 0.3 and pi, so I just write the pi, and then 0.45 square instead of radius, right? So 0.45 square. Now we calculate this one. So pi times, first we calculate 0.45 square, so we get 0.2025. Okay, now we multiply it with pi and divide it, so at the end we get the final answer 0.471, or we rounding off this one, so we get 0.472. This is the final answer. So I hope this one is clear, and this is also the easiest question I think in this paper. So I suggest you to see all the questions, all the parts of this question, and if you have any trouble in any parts, you will ask me in the comments. Okay, I will meet you into the next video with question number 6. Okay, bye.